It's going. Hello. Welcome back. After like
Months.
2 months? Yeah, at least 2 months. 17 years. We are all now very elderly people.
I now work for a CEO company and make billions.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Anyway, so first of all, we're gonna do a little bit of art. Cause guess what? I finally have art for the players. Cause I'm good. Okay, I'm not the best. I'm at art or anything, but I'm happy with what I did. So we'll just do in alphabetical order. How about that? Let me get people. Okay, so and we're gonna do this thing where I show the people at home first. There's and then there. Look at no, it's not loading. Hooray! Hooray! We got Mr. Monk.
It is Mars.
Mars. It's kind of funny when my computer started up after it finished updating. It actually showed Mars.
Oh.
Is it up and running now?
Okay. Anyway, next we have the move stuff around. Okay. Sorry, people. Anyway. Now we have a Kanan's character. After it loads for you guys. If it will load. God. But why Discord, please? Please.
Discord is not helping you.
No, okay, there. Is it working now? It shows me the two
Also,
two squares.
what's the level of art? Also,
There we
sorry,
go.
quick question.
What? I couldn't hear what you just said.
Also, quick question, Shaggy. What's the level of our characters? Sorry, it's been a while.
5.
Yeah.
5. Okay, 5. Just that.
Okay. Whatever. Anyways, this is Kanan's character, which cyan, like the color. I'm great. I'm wonderful. Praise me, for I am your God. Anyway. I'm a bit tired. Next
Yeah,
we
I imagine so.
next I'm just gonna do this in order.
Now the 2 humans are out of the way.
Okay, yeah, actually.
What do you
So now we have Dux's character, even though he's not here. We have who's I always forget
I'm
his
pretty sure
name.
we don't have.
I don't remember his character's name. Don't judge me.
It's okay. I don't remember it either. I don't remember anyone's.
I wasn't here for a month, so I don't remember anything.
None of us were. We haven't played in over a month. Okay, but there he is. He's Mr. Tiefling. Mr. Tiefling. Anyway, totally not trace off of the basis of Amun Amara. Totally not. Totally
No,
not.
of course not.
No, not at all.
It just happens to be coincidentally very similar.
Yeah, especially his base. The base definitely not. Anyway, that next is Legapi's character. Let me just
Oh.
Legap. It's the Gap, guys. Wow, where'd you get your clothes? The Gap. I'm tired.
The blueberry bush.
Yeah, blueberry
Big,
bush.
strong. Those are really big and very strong purple arms. It
I
would be the
mean,
same if something
I
happened to
mean,
me.
he's a furbolg. Kind of, you're not gonna
Yeah.
have.
You look like a lumberjack.
Yeah, kind of
That's actually
In
what
a
I
good
was
way,
told.
but
I
a
Do
was
you know the
told.
lumberjack.
funny part?
I
Do
was
you know the funny part
I
is
was told.
I have a strength of 9.
I
That's the
know.
funny
It's
part.
great. It's wonderful. And last but definitely not least,
I have strength of 14, you little jerk. Come here. I
I'm
can
not.
arm wrestle you and win.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Proportions are weird when it comes to D&D, so don't. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this one first. I just want to hear your reaction before I show it, because it's pretty great. It's pretty great. What do
Oh my
you say?
god.
Literally took me
what the
This
hell
looks
did
like
I
a
do?
shit
1 minute.
post. What the hell is this?
What have
Well,
you
This is a
done?
shit post.
so
Who's that?
radical,
Oh, I guess.
radical, obviously. Okay, so the
Hey,
reason
Radical, here's your
so
Hey,
the
hey,
This
reason
is
why
not
Radical.
a character. This is just a shit post.
Hey,
so the
Radical. We still
reason
have some
there's a reason
words.
there's a reason for everything. Um,
Is there?
yes. So I asked you guys for like character
I'm saving
details.
all the characters' images.
Yeah, I asked for character details, and like Radical took so long to reply, and so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give myself a single minute to draw. So yeah.
He does look angry.
Yeah, it definitely
I think that's about all he looks like, but
Yeah.
look at his little noodle arms.
And a sword. You
If
can't
I
forget
don't
his sword.
focus,
Can't forget his
if I don't
sword.
focus, his sword is just a third
Oh,
arm
look
sticking
at
out of his
that.
shoulder.
Look at that. It's a stick. No, it looks more like an arm protruding from his upper
Yeah.
body.
Why'd you make
Stick
your
sort
skin color metal color? It makes it look like you have a third arm growing at your
Yes.
back like a tumor.
Okay, I will. Next time he'll have actual, decent stuff. But for now,
For now, Radical
Radical gets to
gets to
be.
be unmade.
Yeah.
I am the deformed creature. Please treat me with respect, or I will transform you into a creature of like mine
Do you
look.
guys remember Gravity Falls? Have you seen that one with all the copy machine that can copy people? Because that looks like Paper Jam Dipper.
Yes. Yes.
That reminds me
Yeah.
so much of Paper Jam Dipper.
I totally forgot about Paper
I
Jam.
don't know. Oh yeah, he just died by cola.
That made a paper.
Okay. We also we're gonna have some more art later on, whatever. We're also going we were going to have like uh or I was whatever. We were in hi, hello, everything, people.
So mad.
Anyway, I was going to do some freaking like
Story.
art. Well, I yes, story obviously, but I meant like art that shows like the setting and whatnot. But then I forgot to save it on my computer. I'm great.
Oh no.
Anyway, it's fine. We can do without. It wasn't that good anyway. So yeah. Let's hop to it. Well, immediately we're starting with some pretty intense stuff. Um,
Dueling banjos.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Anyway, um, sorry, something has caught my attention. Anyway, let me get the music, cause there's music. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hey, Gappy, what was your strength again? 9?
9. Yep, 9.
Hey, Cyan, do you think a strength 17 is enough to rip out the strength 9?
Don't you fucking dare!
Well,
it's a feat at this point.
I feel like you could dislocate his shoulder, but I feel like it'd be really difficult to rip his arm out of its socket.
Don't
I'm
you
pretty sure.
fucking dare! Just because I'm a strength of 9 doesn't mean I can. That doesn't mean I can't do a Constitution save.
Here's the thing, though. You
that
have spells.
that would not be
You could
great.
just
Anyway,
like stop
back.
him from
Hello.
doing that.
Um,
So,
I just had to rescue a person. I'm a rescue
I'm
man.
just messing with you, Gappy.
Anyway, I'm back.
Messing with you, Gappy. At this point, ripping your arm off is a meme at this point.
Yes. Even though it's a different campaign. And
I
yeah.
know, but I know. Anyways, continue.
Okay. Anyway, so let me get the song ready. I won't press play yet. So, there's the whole thing of, you're in that temple, cool, all this stuff. Cool temple monks from space who are not monks from space, they just like space.
They studied the stars, basically.
Yes.
They're astrologists then, technically.
Yes, they are.
Bunch of Vulcans.
Yes. It's just all Vindel. Vindel. All words. So, I need to hydrate. I need some Wawa. I need a guitarist's favorite drink, Wawa.
I can only imagine my character at this point. He is probably thinking, ghost,
Yes.
ghost
So,
with physical eyeballs.
okay, before, I will
So
actually
glad this
show,
character's intelligent.
yes, I will show the ghost. Or not ghost, but, kind of spirit. Right.
Yeah, it's a spirit, but my character don't know that.
Well, you're
Oh,
about to
and there's
see it.
another visit.
Okay,
Let's see.
so, no, I didn't mean to do that. Not that, not that. Not that button.
You did. You
Copy.
did. You're not supposed to do it. You're
I mean,
supposed
it works
to
either
do
way.
things.
It's
You
just
did.
messy. Okay, let me show the ghost. Oh my freaking. Okay, well, apparently for you guys, it's not loading.
I just realized it's the Phantom of the Opera.
It doesn't look.
Yes,
It doesn't look like a
obviously.
ghost, in all honesty.
The
So,
Phantom of the Opera.
yeah. So basically, a spirit kind of forms, and
Is this the purple guy from FNAF? What the hell is this?
it's a spirit.
It's the Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a cool.
but it's blurple.
It's the Purple Man group.
It's
Don't
the
get confused
Blurple
with
Man
Blur.
group. It's Blurple, like Discord. It's formerly
Blurple.
Discord was Blurple,
I
which is
think the
not.
term is indigo.
No, literally,
What's the actual term?
Discord had their color as Blurple, I believe, because no one could tell if it was
I'm
blue or
actually
purple.
confused. What's the difference between indigo? What? I'm actually kind of confused. What's the difference between violet and purple?
Don't fucking ask me, because I don't
I think
know.
it's the change between ruby and red. It's just a different
Yes.
name for a different
So
shade.
I hate color, especially when it comes to purple, because so you got indigo, which is that's your more light blue mixed with purple, and then you got violet, and that's more kind of your when you think purple, you usually think of violet. This is more like indigo. Anyway, so like it's basically made of like a bunch of dust and whatnot, but it kind of changes shape and form and color into this thing, and it's carrying a classical guitar because I like how they look. Anyway, okay, so you can hear in the background some music. Okay.
Is that a ghost?
And even though you can't really hear it, at points within the song you can hear quotations, kind of like a telepathic message. You can hear a voice. I will get to that in a second though. But anytime you hear the bowed glass or whatever, that's what it's supposed to be. Because for some reason, MuseScore has terrible choice in choirs and stuff. Okay, so long ago, there lived a son who sat alone upon his throne. What has happened to this prince? He watched the world as it burned. He stared at home from his throne. What has happened to this prince? Anyway, I'm gonna turn the music now, but it's just gonna keep on going. Basically, what happens with the electric stuff, Dane's instruments, kind of float up, and although you can't see it directly, it appears that more spirits have taken the instruments and are playing them. The flute is just like the wind, but like it sounds melodical. Anyway, so the guitar spirit, I'm just gonna call it the guitar spirit. It kind of like you can tell it wants you all to follow it.
I don't know if we should trust this. My master warned me about this. Spirits tend to lure people away. They can suck their souls up there. Oh wait, no, I think I'm with a different picture. But basically, he told me never to trust spirits that tell other people to follow them.
What
Unless, of
about
course,
spirits that can't speak?
uh, actually, oddly enough, he said the spirits who don't speak are the most trustworthy for some reason. Do not
Good enough
at
for me.
Okay, Joe, you're not gonna question it. You're not gonna hear the life story that goes behind this.
You can talk as we go. I
Yeah.
think it's leaving though, so we probably should follow it.
Oh, yeah. Should.
Okay.
Definitely should.
So it brings you to another room, very small, and you can see the staircase and whatnot. But the main focus is there seems to be some constellations on the walls, but they look to be constellations that most of you have never seen before, if not all. Yeah, none of you have seen these before.
This is weird. But
Okay.
Does anyone recognize
So,
these?
again, he sees Or no, not yet.
So does anyone recognize these shots? Like,
Again, he sees a world at war. Again, he stares, but not alone. Okay, that's it.
Why is
okay.
that more foreboding than comforting that the fricker's not alone?
I don't know why. I feel like he's reading his eyebrows.
I feel like it's like, you know, the goddess of destruction or something sitting next to him.
Anyway,
Oh, that remains to be seen.
so, um, it then guides you up the stairs. You don't really see anything in the room. It's just very strange constellations. Upstairs on the third floor, which from the outside it does not look like a three-story building, but apparently it is. And there you can see a lot of stuff. Oh, cold, tired, scared, forgotten, lost, where is he? Just some other words. Whatever, I'm describing stuff. And if you want lyrics, or lyrics quotations, I will post it in chat.
All right.
Anyway, so you come across a golden room. You can or not golden as in like it's actually gold, but like a golden tan, you know. Very different from the rest of the temple where it's all grays and blacks and green, a little bit of green from moss and stuff. Anyway, so you see in this room a few armor sets that seem to be probably mostly for show, though maybe at one time they had a meaning, or not a use. I mean, they seem to be of a brass kind. You see some banners that are just purple and have a few like stars. You assume this is probably the banner of the monks. Oh, and lastly, the last words were, "Where is he?" Also, I like that song. It has one of my favorite guitar bits in it.
It does sound really nice.
Thank you. It took some time. Anyway, so and I have some more music. No. Anyway, we have some more music later on. Anyway, so you come across this room, you see that, and in the background you can see it turns left, and that there are some columns. You cannot really see past the columns due to the light kind of turned into shadows. You can see as well a pedestal, or yeah, I think that's the word. You can see like yeah, a pedestal with a glowing aura on the top, and it seems to be surrounding a ring.
Weird.
Before anyone
Hey.
touches it, I get out the magic gun.
Yes, I was about to ask. Weird.
Okay.
This this place seems a bit off range, to say the least.
Oh, and so this room, it has a lot of moss and stuff, but other than that, it looks like as though it's like everything's been cleaned. Like the brass is still shiny. The banners, although they have some rips and tears, are still in a decent condition. The only problems are, some grass, a little bit of like cracks in the walls, but overall, this room is a lot nicer than the rest of the temple.
Wonder, has this room? No, it couldn't have been anything. But its condition is far more adequate compared to the other rooms around here. I wonder if someone has been maintaining this place for however long. Hmm. Hey, Saya, what does the device say?
What do I say?
Okay, so I assume you do it on the ring.
Yes.
So, it's kind of going in between two things. Uh, do a insight check.
Ah, my dice. I'm probably really good at insight though, so that's good.
Yes, because it's wisdom.
I hope.
+8.
Okay, give me a good roll.
Uh, 23.
Okay, so you can tell that the aura and the ring have two different types of magic. Um, the ring seems to be putting just a medium level enchantment. You know what? I'm gonna actually show off the gun to people because they might have forgotten. If is it this thing?
And then, of course, is it good, neutral, or evil?
It seems to be neutral. So it's kind of it's doing a yellow flash.
No.
But the aura, and this is why it's kind of harder to detect. The aura is it's kind of just going around. There's a little bit of enchantment. There's a little bit of I don't actually know what would be good spells for this. But it's kind of
Divination, illusion.
yeah, divination, some illusion. It's kind of just going all over the place. It seems to be a little bit of a higher magic, and it's mostly flashing green and yellow, but every now and then it's like a little bit of red. So it's kind of all over the place, but mostly green and
Diane, what
yellow.
does
I'll relay the
the
ring. So the ring is a medium level power. It's enchantment and it's neutral. The aura seems to be everything at once, fluctuating. So I don't know how we're gonna get the ring if that's what we're here to do.
The aura is not
Oh,
dangerous. It is you are detecting it, not a dangerous aura, um, but just very powerful.
well then, well then, we should take the ring. However, before I kneel in front of the pedestal in bow, in respect to the monks of all that once lived and guarded this.
Do you want to inspect the ring, by the way?
Yes, of course we will inspect the ring.
We don't
So
have
But I think
if we don't have to stick our hand in the aura, then yes.
yeah, no, you don't. What the hell? Where'd it go? I just had it.
it's gone.
Uh-oh.
The ring of power.
Oh no.
It's the
Ser
ring of
no,
blurry. It's the ring of blurry. We don't know what the ring is.
literally the ring
The ring
in
of smudge.
no, in OBS the ring just went away. That was really weird.
The ring of teleportation.
Yeah, apparently. Anyway, open. Okay. I have to resize it again. Wow, okay. Anyway, on the ring, it seems to be what languages do you speak?
I
Oh, too many.
speak
I have the books to a
there's-
whole bunch.
Yeah.
I can speak Draconic, but that's about it.
No.
Draconic
Okay.
and common.
Yeah.
So,
Elvish Infernal, and then books. Any of you two got any cool languages?
well, Gabby's technically not
Gabby,
there.
Radical.
Or
No,
Got any
Gabby's
cool
not here.
languages?
Gabby's on mute.
And
Rad-
Radical is not responding.
Wait, I need to check.
Hi, you're very quiet.
Yeah, you were like really loud earlier, and now you're really quiet.
And
Yeah,
Gabby's
because people
back.
are sleeping.
Oh,
People are
it's 2
sleeping.
it's 2 in the morning where you're from.
Yeah,
It's 3 in the morning.
In the
yeah, it's
morning.
3 right now.
So do you speak any cool languages, your character?
I can speak. I can speak to trees. Does that count?
No. Okay. So
Borax?
I'm just gonna say, it seems to be just ruins, but though pretty common ruins. So, you can tell the first three are T, H, and R. You cannot tell what the second two or the last two are though. So it's five in all. T, H, R, something, something.
3.
Three. No, it's two different symbols. So
Bro,
maybe.
there's only so many words.
Anyway, so yeah, there's the ring. Um, it seems to be just a golden ring, with whatever it says on there.
And we cannot
then,
get to it without sticking our hand in the aura, right?
Yes.
anyone anybody else want to
So
get to it?
I'm just gonna do a quick roll real quick for
Okay.
something.
The best thing you want your DM to roll. One of my last sessions, my DM's like, roll a wisdom saving throw. I roll abysmally low, and he's like, what's your spell list? And
Okay.
everyone panicked.
Okay,
That's what this reminds me of.
so you're kind of, you kind of are discussing what to do about this ring. Suddenly, out of the darkness of the columns comes a figure, and although it's hard to tell, hard to get specifics on like looks, you can tell it seems to be a kenku with what appears to be bandages on its beak. And it just takes the ring. But as soon as it does, the temple, the room, just all it fades. It turns into this. It you can tell it's the same room, but it's as though that it is aged like over 100 years.
So it enchanted the room.
Yes. So the temple now, it seems that that might have been the heart, and that now it's all falling apart. Hey, that rhymes.
Hey.
So
Hey, roll the
I'm gonna
four.
do another roll real quick. Uh, okay, some rocks are starting to fall. Um, it'd probably be best to leave.
Okay, guys, this place is falling apart.
So wait, did the Kenku put its hand in the aura?
Yes, and it took the ring. Though, and that's what's causing the ring out of the aura is causing this. You assume.
We
I
need to.
just stick my hand in the aura. My not magic hand. Can I stick my other hand in the aura just to see what it does?
Not doing anything.
Great.
We need to get the ring back.
Yep. Let's get this guy.
Okay, so
Okay.
just do some dexterity to see if you can catch the kenku.
Dexterity or dexterity save?
Easy.
Just dexterity, not dexterity saves.
Doesn't matter to me, apparently. I don't. That's an 8.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Maybe I should have used the dice roller on my phone. I got
Yeah,
seven.
never do Dice Maiden. We've talked about this.
Okay. So that sucks. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna even have to re-roll it. I walked.
No,
So.
no reroll.
You
Unless you
trip
have
over
inspiration.
as it de-ages the room, you trip over one of the one of the armor stands was up in the enchantment, but it's actually not up. So as the enchantment phase, you just go face first over it.
Yeah.
Why
So
not?
yeah. Um. So radical. You want to roll?
Roll to not be crushed.
Cappy, save the day.
Gappy Radical, come back. The temple's falling. We have
Well,
to get this
wait.
guy
Which
Oh my
and
one's?
bring
god.
back.
Yeah. We'll just say you're both there, because why not? Okay. Just roll to see if you can
What's that
catch
do I roll again?
Dex.
dexterity. Not a dex saving throw, just dex.
We need to catch the bird, the Kenku who took the ring, and we
Wait,
need to
give
put
me
the
a
ring
second.
back so the
Oh
temple
yeah, I
doesn't
need to
die.
actually show you the picture. I'm showing everyone else, I'm not showing you guys, so.
Sorry about that. Sorry. What's the modifier?
Dexterity.
Sorry.
I don't know,
Oh
wait.
no.
I don't know your
6,
dexterity.
7, 8. Anyone want to roll higher?
Let me check.
Here,
I'll
So
use
far,
an,
I got an 8, a flat 8, and that's the best we've gotten.
this is what
No,
you
I'll
get.
try. I'll
you
try
can do
to.
this.
I'll try to find my dice roll because I feel like I have one. Yeah, I think
You
I
know
have one.
the animated like animal version of Robin Hood? That reminds me of the vultures.
Yeah, kinda.
Plus one. Let's see. I really don't want to use dice maiden this time. Let's try. Let's see if I can use a. Uh,
I mean, you gotta roll pretty
fuck
high.
it.
So what's your, just tell me what your dexterity is right now.
Plus one.
Yeah, you're
Plus
not gonna
five.
make it.
Oh fuck.
You
We're
I,
can
all gonna
try.
die.
You can
so you
try.
can't catch up to the Kinku. Um,
I will try dice maiden first before I stop. Damn it!
well, he's
Well, frick.
the king.
Curse you,
7,
dice
6,
maiden!
1,
Okay,
2.
as you are, trying to catch this bird
I
man.
let me
You do
use my arm.
Fry
you
this guy.
you do see to the left of the ring, like there's like a small area that had like a stick, but like just sticks. It didn't really have anything good. Or you assume because now all you see is just a pile of sticks.
Oh, we lost. Get out of here, guys.
Anyway,
Guys, we have to get out of
the
here.
Kenku is now running downstairs.
We freaking go after him. Frick this
Okay.
guy.
Now I need people to do dex saving throws
Okay, this time I am not using.
to see if a rubble catches you or
I'll
whatever.
take some damage. Frick that.
Okay, I got an 18.
Oh, yay!
I got an
15.
18.
Okay.
I have +0, so the dice really do decide my fate.
I have a +5.
Yeah, I know.
Good for you.
Gappy, Radical, you guys want to roll to not be crushed?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Okay, I use a dice rolling up. I got 19. Wait, it's that.
To be fair, we did just get all of our bad luck out of the way.
Yes. This
I got a
is
fucking nat one. Fuck you.
okay.
Is it still Dex?
It's a
Dex
dex
saving throw.
saving throw now. If that
I
changes
got
anything.
19.
Okay, well everyone
19, 15,
Ex-
18, 1.
Yep. Okay, so
Don't use. No, well.
yeah, you know what? We'll just
11.
just yeah, just don't
Let's just not use dice maiden.
never use Dice Maiden.
He hates us.
Okay, anyway.
Get for using it anyway.
Okay. Well, some rubble falls on Gabby.
Some rubble falls.
Yes, it falls on you. You take 4 damage.
Oh shit.
Don't tell me you have that little health.
Yeah, level 5.
Yeah, but still, 4 damage is a lot, you know? I have.
Do you have like less than 20 hit points?
No, I have more than 30.
Okay, good. You're fine.
Oh, it's a
Walk it
lot.
off,
I have more than
Jamie.
30. Okay, anyway,
Walk it
Still a
off.
lot for me, you
yeah,
know?
so you get
Still
hit.
a lot for
You get
me.
hit. Everyone else, you do pretty well and can escape.
I got
Um,
19 and I got one.
This
Motherfucker.
guy just destroyed this temple, Raiders of the Lost Ark style, and I'm gonna get him for it.
but the Kenku at basically the entrance falls due to and then a lot of rubble starts falling. Everyone do another deck save.
I'm gonna whisper to the monk and go, if we get this ring back, you need to run up there and put it back.
Noted. I got a 13.
14!
Oh fuck, I got a 4.
You're
Okay.
gonna die. That's what I'm here for, though. I
Okay.
cannot do that.
So it looks like you're all trapped. So is the Kenku. Um, and the entrance is now basically sealed. The Kenku is looking worried. Um,
You
but
better be worried.
it throws a ring. It throws the ring at you. And then somehow escapes.
Fricker. Alright. I guess August probably is gonna catch it because he's a monk and he's better reflexes. Go.
Probably, most likely. So, dexterity throw to see if I can fit.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
Okay, that catches it. Do you put it on?
You know,
The ring seems played in my head.
A part of me says no, but the other part of me says yes, and it's the loudest.
Okay, so you put it on. Nothing seems to happen. But it seems that it's still falling apart and whatnot, and a small piece of rock basically is about to fall on your head, but the ring guides you to catch it, and then it magically gets thrown without your control.
Whoa. Uh,
So you kind of
okay.
caught it, and then you threw it without even thinking, basically.
What just happened?
Put it back, I say as a rock bounces off my face.
I don't think putting the ring back fixes it, but I will try.
The
First, I
stairway
gotta
is
get myself.
blocked.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay. I don't think we can put it back. The stairway is blocked. Okay, new plan. Gappy, use your druid magic mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you guys the ring, by the way, because I also forgot to show you the
Ring of
ring.
power, it is now mine. I plan to keep it forever.
All I can hear in my head is the ring theme from Lord of the Rings. After all, why shouldn't I have it? Why shouldn't I have it?
Oh, so what do you
Yeah.
mean by Druid mumbo jumbo? You know,
You do magic, so I don't know, hippie magic.
I use spirit
How
magic
dare
for
you?
fuck's sake.
Yeah, how dare you call it such things?
Hey, it's
How
plant
dare
thing,
you.
it's plant stuff, so yeah, it's hippie magic.
There's the ring. Yeah.
It's throw.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is throw.
Throw. The ring is called throw.
Really?
I'm gone.
A, I know the Dwarvish letter alphabet. B, it's one of very few words.
Yeah.
Throw.
Yes.
Very
That
cool.
is that's throw. Yeah, I did runes. Look at me being runic. Anyway, so you're kind of just trapped. Best thing to do is probably find a way out.
Yeah, let's do that. Indiana Jones style.
Yeah.
So let's get this rubble off of us, off some of us, so that we can actually get out of here. Okay. Who's of us? How many of us are picked?
Well, technically five because Dax is there, but
So all five of us are pinned to the floor right now.
you're not pinned to the floor. It's just it. You're not trapped. You're trapped by the rubble being in front of
Doorway
the
is blocked.
door. Yeah, your doorway is blocked.
But there are 3 stories of rubble around us, so we really shouldn't be here to find out how much that weighs.
Yeah.
What does my specialist bag have? Wait a second. Too many things.
Too many things. So you gotta find a way
I
out.
don't think I have a pickaxe. It's my other character that has a pickaxe.
Gappy, Cyan, you
Hmm.
two must know some magic that can aid us, right?
Magic is a weird term. No.
Short answer, no.
Not entirely sure if these things can actually be moved in the first place. So.
I do technically have Dispel Magic, but I feel like it would make our situation worse.
I feel like we'll collapse. I feel like if I move the plants, the entire cave system might collapse on us.
Can we
Well
just start
then,
digging our way out the front gate? You know, August can just sit there and, like, stop us from getting hit by rubble, and the rest of us can just dig.
Yeah.
well, I
Any
hope so.
objections?
Yes, let's do this because I
Go.
really don't want to be in a situation like this yet again.
When we find that Kenku, by the way, we are going to tell it that it fricked up.
We're gonna
Yeah,
break
you'll
it.
be
We're gonna
fine.
break the. We're gonna break it. That's what. But let's just say my master has taught me some people when they try to steal stuff.
I'm assuming you're just saying this over top of us catching rocks from hitting us as we freaking try and dig ourselves out.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see, me and my master were once robbed by, ironically enough, a king. And well, my master caught him, and well, forgave him. He gave him mercy, kindness, and actually helped him restart his life.
Captive audience.
The second person that robbed us, my master beat him to just a horrific pulp. But, excuse me.
Anyway, you
That's
should
all.
probably find a way to escape.
Yeah, we're digging.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
The
digging.
four of us are
Diggy hole.
August or Ark, whatever. He's just standing over top of us, catching the rocks so we don't get hit by them. The rest of us are just trying to move rubble away from the doorway to get out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just telling a story as I'm doing this.
Yeah. Captive audience.
Okay. You all are able to escape through your
That was
diggy hole.
I am
that
I'm digging a hole, diggy hole.
that was close. Remember the
Anyway,
time I was sorry.
so
Please, yes.
you're out of the hole, and you can see around the entrance. You can see a paper. Do you take?
Yes.
Okay. The paper seems it has writing on it. It's not the best written, but it is definitely legible at least. It seems to be probably from the Kenku, and it reads, "Sorry for that. Um, yeah, sorry for that. It is My mistake. Just doing a just doing a bounty. Did not know it would fall apart. And then it's kind of signed on the bottom with can't really tell. It looks to be a symbol, kind of like a pitchfork.
Is it? Did he put his foot in the paper?
No, it's definitely something like penciled, drawn.
Well, at least he apologizes.
Yeah.
To be fair, we were about to do the exact same thing, but like, I'm just really upset that this really cool temple is gone.
Yes, the
I'm gonna have to
history.
spend like 3 days in the historian's archive just recreating this in a in a 3D model.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the temple is kind of collapsing in and on itself. Um,
Just want to sit down, watch the explosion.
yeah,
Yeah, sure, why not?
kind of,
Just watch the temple.
yeah. You watch the temple, it's kind of almost satisfying just seeing it kind of crumble down. Um, you then realize you probably have to go. Important business. Got some people waiting.
Yeah, there's also like an entire city that might riot, so maybe we should be there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we probably should. And I'm keeping the ring. No, him.
Yeah, by the
yeah,
way, what does that do? I ask him
Well,
quizzically.
it seems that it has the ability, based on what I felt, my body reacted before I could even think, before I could even react myself. I was able to grab whatever was coming towards me and, well, throw it back or at least deflect it.
I
It's
kind of get that
hard to
blank
describe.
face. I'm like, so the 5 letters, they were throw.
I guess they
yes.
were throw.
Ah, shoot, I forgot to add some of the art to my computer. Man, silly me. It's
So
fine.
the ring lets you throw stuff. I mean, that'll be useful for you, right?
But yeah,
Someone,
I mean, I
someone
have
shoots you.
yeah, I can even do the yeah. It's like an automatic redirect from the monk's
Well,
specialty.
probably not always automatic.
Well, okay, maybe now with
Black
automatic. I
missiles.
probably have to. I may need to. I don't know. I don't know what if I what. This is literally. I don't know. You tell me, Mister Shaggy, the all powerful.
Mm,
That must have been forged
it's
in
a
the pits
secret.
of Shaggy.
It's a secret to everyone.
One
Sir,
ring to
great.
throw them all.
Another secret object. Great.
Anyway, so you escape. Oh, on the other side of the paper, it seems to be an address. Um, you're not really familiar of what this place is, like based on the address,
That's,
obviously.
Does anyone know where this exactly is?
Oh, by the
I
way, I'll
have.
just say we're doing this while walking, so we can get back.
Yes.
Yeah. Does, does anyone recognize this address? As I pass the notes along.
I don't think so.
What about you, Gabby?
Hmm? Right?
Do you recognize the direction under the address?
No.
Radical, do you know it?
Nope.
The only address
I'm getting the
Gappy would
sense
know would
Gappy can't read.
the only
Oh,
address
Gabby is
Gappy would know would be Forest Lane.
I can
All
read,
right,
you know. I can read. Yeah. I can read.
it
Yeah.
sounds like something an illiterate person would say.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
know what I know what this means. I think it's B.
so on your way back, a wagon, you know, kind of gets by you, but it stops, and you can see out of it comes out three people. I would have had pictures, but I forgot to put them on my computer because I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Anyway, a genius is huge. So you can see three people. You can see what looks to be a knight, though quickly shifts into a true form of Valence. Which
Right.
you've met Valence before. It's just a changeling,
Yep.
changeling fighter, very nice and weird. Anyway, the other two, you see what appears to be a Triton and what appears to be a shifter.
Ah, wait, it's not. Frick, who are those people?
So, Valence,
That's Luna.
yeah. So you can, yeah. So the basically
Zale.
you're
Ah,
kind of yeah you're introducing each other. The Triton seems to be a druid named Zale, and yeah, the shifter seems to be a shoot. I forgot what class she is.
sorcerer.
Yes, thank you. Sorcerer, named Luna. Um, very very polite, though you can tell Luna is kind of pissed at the moment, and
Yeah, I
rightfully
wonder
so.
why.
Anyway, um, it's been told that there have been like back in the past there have been some stuff like that, and Luna has been kind of a leader when it comes to this kind of stuff. She's definitely helped out a lot of people. So she's definitely wanting to help out now, especially.
I still can't friggin' believe, just out of character, like, this is like the adventuring group that saved the
Yeah.
freaking planet, and they're just like, hey guys, you're our new friends, and we're just sitting here like, the frick?
I mean, they're kind of like they're not. Don't think of them as like celebrities. Think of them more as like those I don't know how to word this. Like don't think of them as like celebrities who are like still doing stuff. Think of them more as like meeting a retired actor at like a Comic Con or something. Really nice, but like you know they'll be friendly and whatnot. Um, and they see what good people
I'll
do.
be right back.
There's
Okay.
just so few adventurers, too, that
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, you guys are adventurers, that's cool.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of them are pretty smart and can tell, some stuff is going down.
It'd be good to
Um,
have a cleric.
yeah. Um, so basically, they kind of take you on their wagon, so you can arrive to town quicker because your wagon sucks compared to theirs.
That's because they have Azura.
Yeah.
And, oh, I forget the other one, give me a second. And, Ilwan as well.
Yes. Anyway, so you're going. Um, you kind of chat and talk about the temple, I assume, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. We've had some adventures like that, blah blah blah. Just
Oh, I remember the first time I leveled an ancient temple.
yeah. I mean, they have multiple times, some on purpose. Anyway, so now they are, you arrive to town. There seems to be even more people who are getting upset, and you can see more signs. You can see a lot. Um, in fact, so Tritons are another group that are starting now to be harassed for some reason. Uh, like even though they're not really a monster race, perhaps because they're from most are they're not direct. They're direct descendants from they're either from Arfe or they're direct descendants from.
I am back. What did I miss?
You arrived back to town.
People are also
Okay.
getting mad at Tritons.
Yes,
Of
and
course.
so this even has okay. So I'm gonna go out of character for a second. Freaking Vigils, I don't think he's coming back, which is, whatever. And so he just told me to, do this scene. Anyway, so you get, so Bagel's character from the past is like, hey, I'm gonna retire, and I just want to, I just want to help out people. So here's the funny staff thing.
Stick.
Yes, the funny staff with an eye.
I believe it's +1 to wisdom, +1 to perception.
Yes.
Alright. I have stick.
Stick.
Take care of your travels, my friend.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell him, like, you may want to head back to Arfe. I think it's gonna get a little hairy out here.
Yeah.
If you're looking to
Um,
retire peacefully, you may not want to stay in town.
yeah. Anyway, so a lot of people are holding signs and whatnot. People are just getting really upset over what's happening.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I have not seen a town like that is this in this kind of uproar and
This
upset
isn't just
since
townspeople, though. You've met a lot of the townspeople. Most of
I
these
know.
people you've never seen.
Yeah.
This is all, you can assume this is probably people from around the kingdom.
Well then, I only did something similar like this once with my master once. It was a very small town, something insignificant. And well, I'd rather not get into details, but let's just say that town doesn't exist anymore.
Anyway, so basically the plan is that they, you know, Luna is wanting to talk to the king, and kind of talk about, you know,
A
what to
coup.
do about this. Maybe coup,
The king's,
maybe,
the
maybe.
king's with this though, but we're gonna coup the council. The council can go shove it.
Yeah. So basically, the plan is to kind of talk it out, and then eventually, um, they have found that you can argue if you count as council. So the idea is, so Luna used to be a council member, but retired to become a school teacher because she wanted to teach. Because why not? But she's just checking with the king if there is a way to get out of retirement.
She
And
should
so,
also, like, out of character. She really should make a statement being like, I did not consent to my name being used to an attempt at genocide. Like, just
yeah,
straight up don't slander, but like, I will go political if you force me.
yeah. So the plan is to, get that. But they will, right now, they're just wanting to, help with like petitions and all of this kind of stuff, even though it's probably not going to go anywhere. They're signing petitions, they're doing protesting, all this stuff. Tomorrow they're going to go ask. So,
I'm guessing we have some downtime until the next morning in game.
yeah. So if you
I'm gonna
want to,
go. Yeah,
so if
I'll
you want
try and add the temple to the archives of the place since we did just destroy it and keen mind and all. But I'll try and add that to the archives and then of course check up with the historians and probably go check in with the clerics.
oh, you probably want lyrics, I assume, if you don't have
Yes,
them written
please.
down. Yes. Okay.
I got most of it, but I missed some.
Okay. Just copy and paste this real quick. I'll just put it in here, because why not?
I will probably go to the bar just to get some drinks.
Specific bar? Like,
Maybe the one, maybe the no. I think that was a restaurant where we
yeah,
got the map from,
the
right?
Goblin
Yeah.
is is not a bar.
I think I'll go there to just to eat something.
All
I
right.
mean, considering everything that's happened, I'm pretty sure they have something alcoholic there, regardless.
Yes, they have some mead.
Yeah.
We still need to have I forget that
Sorry.
place. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay, what? Sorry?
We still need to have Trixie's Cauldron open up at some point.
Yes. I am still working on that. And you know, right now they're not going to be open because you know there's a whole
Riots.
yeah. They're not
I'm
quite riots yet. It's more just
political strife.
it's just petition. Or not petition. It's still just like you
Protest.
know rallies and
Protest.
whatnot.
Okay, I am going to blend with the trees. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Let us go and drink and eat.
So you know, you do all this stuff. You know, you go eat food. You go enter the weird temple uh into the archives. Uh, you know, it starts to be night, and you know it's quieting. It's getting a little more quiet since people are now you know going to bed, whatnot. But the streets are still you know there's still people out, and you know you've never seen this like this town just packed with people. It's always been kind
Is it?
of, you know, even though it's a king, like, you know, the center of the kingdom and it's the, like, you know, the capital and whatnot, it's been kind of a quiet town up until now.
We, I know that this place can fit quite a large people. Man, this is just. I have never, only my travels, I have never seen a location so packed before. Have any of you?
Are we all back together?
Yes, just going back, probably going to, you know, sleep.
I'll just say that, like, well, the country I come from is quite small. I don't think that there's this many people in the entire country.
Well, that, but I so it's also takes into consideration that this is quite the big deal. I mean, I have never, I mean, well, not never migration of people like this before. Not in this size, anyways.
I don't even know how I
There
think they're
are,
going to get away with it. I mean, even if the bill does go through, they would never be able to enforce it.
well, and well, they say they may, well, they wouldn't pass a bill that they, well, they may have other alternatives to enforce it. We live
That's
in
what
a
I'm more worried
world,
about.
yeah, same here. My master has once told me empires are built and are risen and destroyed by the people who live in it, and not from those who actually invade. And right now, I can already see all of it crumbling to ash by the way everything is being by this new edict. Yeah, it was a good thing. It was a good thing that my master is not alive to. Otherwise, he will have a party on his. I will tell you, whenever something like this happens, he finds an excuse to go in and smack everyone in the face. I don't know. I will not lie. My master had extremely odd behaviors. which unfortunately some have stuck to me. Like for example, if someone were to ever, I would slap them back for it's a symbol of a challenge. Yeah, and then we will have to fight to the death, which I have. I have done it at least once
How many
or
times have you
twice.
died?
I'm standing right in front of you, aren't I?
You can
I
die.
have the ability to bring someone back to
Yeah.
life. I know.
Revivify.
Revivify. Although it's fun
Well,
talking about in D&D, like, okay, I serve out, like, the punishment's death. It's like, you're gonna be executed for your crimes. Okay, you execute them, and just cleric immediately is like, I revivify them. We go.
Listen to you, little shit. I love that movie.
but no, I have not died. No, why would I have died?
You fought to the death.
Yeah.
Yes, and I killed them. Yes.
Congrats.
Yeah, well, tell that to the grandma.
But dead.
Anyway, so it's now morning, and you had a long day. Um, and so now you're going to the castle because you kind of just want to see how this is gonna turn out with the whole coming out of retirement for Luna. The king fully approves it, but does warn the council might not like it. Um, but then he kind of chuckles and laughs and says, "Well, fuck them, right?" Basically, he doesn't say that for words. I'm trying to think. I'm a little tired. Yeah, I've said this before. I'm a little tired, but you get the idea. He kind of doesn't like where the council's going, and he kind of has very limited power over them, but he has power nonetheless. He doesn't have power to control their actions. He only has power to, control who's in the council.
Can you
Anyway,
just, like, fire them all and get
he
new ones?
cannot fire them. That's the thing. Because to fire them, that requires, actually having them doing a crime and stuff like, or them coming out or like doing
I think
retirement.
proposing genocide is a little close.
Well, it's less genocide and more just kicking people out of their jobs is the plan, but that's
Yeah.
still not right at all.
We're towing
Um,
the line here.
yeah, but anyway, so later in the afternoon, Luna will basically do a council speech and will start a debate. One of the many things that happens very rarely, but is nonetheless an option for council members, is to debate over if something should be passed or if something should not be passed, or all this stuff. Stuff can be added, stuff can be removed from a certain act, or an act can be entirely removed.
Hmm.
And so the idea is probably, get this entirely removed, or at least possibly find a better solution.
Well, a solution would be a better solution would be preferable.
Yeah. But the debate is, starting to get prepared, and it's two sides. You have the what was it, two elves, a dwarf, and a human, I think, from last time,
I believe so.
and then another dwarf and a halfling. Um, that's kind of like half, and the other half is Luna, and then a let's see, a Vindalcan. Even though it's not a monster race, Vindalcans aren't like that much. but he's also just very much against this policy since it is just dumb in the first place. You see a human. You see. Just looking. You see a half orc, and you see a tabaxi. Um, Although they have less members, the members are usually more well respected than many of the others that they're opposing. The judge of this is a neutral council member. And the whole thing about this is that they always have to have one person who has to be neutral. And, you know, this person is a gnome. And, they don't really, have a problem with having it, but they also don't have a problem with not having it. So, very much, they're the judge of the debate. Anyway, exposition and what aside. Um, it's all getting set up, um, and people from both sides are coming out. Because now there are people who are for the act. Um, they're all on one side, and you know, people do, they're a tad bit racist.
So, are there any monstrous races for the act?
You do see a grung is for the act.
Some poor little grung.
Yeah, and um, you can see a triton and a satyr. But mostly it's just a mixture between humans, elves, dwarves, mini dwarves, um, halflings, whatever. You also see a Yuan-ti, which is, you don't see a lot of Yuan-tis. They're probably from the very far west. On the other side, though, you see a mix between many different monster races, and then, elves, halflings, gnomes, humans, whatever. But that's besides the point. Well, it is the point, but whatever. Um, the debate is now starting, and I'm just gonna just I'm just gonna because I didn't write down stuff for the debate because I forgot to.
Is it a public debate?
Yes, it's a public debate.
But it's only between council members, correct?
Yes, but
Fair enough.
they do get like public questions and stuff from people. Think of it similar to how a presidential debate is set up, and that like people are asked whatever question by like audience members, but this is live. There's no let's write down the questions beforehand. None of that. It's also not going to be presidential or anything. It's to see if this act is going through or not. Anyway, so the idea is, for, against, and I'm just gonna do some quick ones. Both sides lead a strong argument, though it seems that the side has, a, a stronger argument because they are, bringing up points, and it kind of, stuns the people for. Um, in fact, some of them are saying we're quiet, and it seems that the people against the act are winning the popular vote. Overall, at it the debate ends at during the evening, and it you know it's not quite a tie as people are more against, and so it's definitely, but it is close. So now they're doing a public vote to see, because now they've had like multiple propositions, but mostly just for the act and against the act. And so the idea is now that they're going to do a public vote, and whoever wins, wins. The judge basically was there more to keep in line, um, though you can tell that the judge definitely thought that the people opposing, even though they were furious, they were definitely more calm and collective. Of people for were very, eh, they were they they took it very offensive when someone said no, when they were a question that was kind of leaning towards against the act. They got a little angry and it's like, what, how dare you think such things,
A bit
so
unprofessional.
yes, they're definitely unprofessional. So the judge, very neutral still, um, just commenting on the fact that probably they were probably a little more unprofessional. Overall, the vote is tonight, and you all have citizenship, so you could vote if you want, or you can not vote. Always an idea. That's all of my exposition.
What? Frick the act. So I like people having jobs. It's not really going to affect me, but frick the act. So that's how
So
I'm going to vote.
okay, so vote against. Okay, everyone else.
Anyone want to have any input on voting for the rights of people? You can abstain, everyone here who's talking about abstaining.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not good at politics, so I'll just sit back and watch. So I'm not gonna exactly vote. I'm just gonna
Are
see who
Goliath's a
wins.
monstrous race?
Uh, Not quite. Though they're kind of it, they're in that neutral ground where it's not quite monstrous. A furbolg is though. Furbolgs are because they're giantkin.
I was just wondering if that
Goliaths
would
are
have
not.
any impact. So
Yeah.
I am not going to bother. Good luck to them. Sayonara.
you don't want to be employed by the king? Do adventuring for money?
I don't want to be under somebody's boots, okay? I'm gonna stick to the forest.
Fair enough. Ark, how do you plan to deal with this?
Hmm. To be honest, not sure. My master has always told me to steer far from the politics of governments. It is by his statement that governments are not are perfect, but what destroys them are the people that run them. So that is why he has always told me to steer clear from any political situation. But if he said it by must, he told me to, in his own words, drive them into the ground.
Salt their fields, kind of a thing?
No, quite literally. That is why I am
Oh.
actually. This is why I am not permitted in cities. Yeah, there are three cities where my master and somewhat me are no longer permitted. But since that was when I was young, I'm pretty sure they no longer recognize.
Well, I don't think the action stands, so I'm gonna vote against it. But if you all have your own ideas, I can't tell you how to vote. I know, seeing as we may have an anarchist, someone who believes that they can and shall live outside of the cities, and the policy won't affect them, and someone who just does not believe in politics. It's all fine. You vote the way you choose.
Well, to be honest, I don't really agree with all. I mean, I have met all sorts of walks of life. My master respected anyone who fought him fairly and treated him justly. And he treated everyone justly as well, regardless of species, really. So I guess I'm against this whole bill. Excuse me. It
So do
seems
you
the
vote?
I
goblin.
I do like how we have like I'm gonna learn a bunch of stuff. It was me, and then we have borderline and anarchist in arc, and we have I the trees are my people, kind of like, you know what, cities aren't for me, and then we have the I don't like politics.
Yeah.
We have like the full group.
Yep, it is
I'm
quite the
a bit
dynamic team.
but
Anyway,
We have a
um,
Lorax, an anarchist. I gotta find a way to sum this up later.
yes. Okay, anyway. So overall, it seems the popular vote went against. So, they take down the bill, um, and they say that they will try to write a better bill then, which
That's politician speak for screw you. I'm trying again. And
yeah. Um, so that's the end of it. It you know even though you didn't play a big part or anything, you kind of just watch this unfold very quickly. It was kind of it was a situation where it's like, what is going to happen? Um,
I don't, honestly, I don't really trust these individuals who are running it all. I
no
may
one
not be no
does.
politician, but even I know that there's something fishy with those marriage. Anyway,
Anyway,
what you were saying, Shaggy?
so a lot of people are now, kind of celebrating that, they're not going to lose their jobs, and that they get to, still go out and do stuff. They get to see their friends and coworkers and whatnot. So
Sorry.
anyway, so people are in bars, people are definitely supporting more local businesses, whatever. Um, at the end of the night, though, it's the end. It's definitely people are going to sleep, whatever. Um, even though for us it was very short, it was a very short day in character. That was exhausting. It because it's a whole hours just of just debate.
were any of you guys on debate team?
No,
No.
I
Good.
yeah no. Uh, I don't even know if my school has debate team. Does it? No,
You have to go to the you
no,
have
it
to go to the
doesn't.
debate championships.
Doesn't have. It does not have debate. Anyway,
I bet Luna's school has a debate team.
yes, definitely. She's
you know
probably
what?
in charge.
It did. One of my classes forced us to do a debate. It did not end well.
Sometimes roping in high school students and like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a debate this class. People will die.
Yeah,
Lines will be drawn.
yeah. Oh, especially
Yeah, you know
where I
how one-sided this when it comes to some topics like weed. Oh, sorry,
people here.
vape versus smoking. What's the point? They're the same thing.
Sometimes they give us topics and it's like, Oh frick! I don't want to argue against it. Not because it's a good
Yeah.
topic, but because like
It's
should
one
people
sided.
be treated because they're like people be treated by skin
Yeah.
color? Everyone's like, oh frick.
Yeah, like
And I think for a couple of those, I just volunteered to be devil's advocate in all of them. But man, it was like, really, you're really gonna debate this? This is like unethical.
yeah.
There's a
I
reason why there's a reason why Martin Luther King is a prominent name. You know.
like we have you know our I live in Texas, pretty political.
Can barely hear you.
Oh, am I quiet?
You
You
sound
sound
like you're underwater.
you sound like Kenny from South.
Uh, on OBS it looks like I'm fine.
Oh, Gappy, if you're talking, we can't hear a thing.
Don't worry about it.
I have no idea. Anyway, I live in Texas, so yeah, that's very political. I won't say what town, but let's just say we recently had a very um, conservative uh, bill thing just pass, and it, like my school is very much, we're definitely more progressive than our teachers and whatnot. You know,
That's just this
we're
entire generation. Our
yeah,
generation's like, we people like gay people can have rights. You can adopt
yeah,
kids if you want.
yeah.
And every generation above us is like,
No.
we need to debate about this. And I'm like, no, it's no debate.
Yeah,
No
like
debate.
yeah, okay. The thing was abortion. That was the bill, and it passed where abortion is now illegal in my city.
Great.
Yeah, it's
I just love
wonderful.
how this entire generation's like, we don't need to debate this, and then every generation above us is like, we need to debate this.
Yeah, it's so dumb. It's like, hmm. Anyway, but we do have some more conservative people and students in our school, and it's like, how could you be okay with this? So
It'd be
maybe
so hard to be like gay in the States or whatever, because like you'd never know who you could trust until it was too late.
yeah. I mean you have a I'm part of this group chat called the gay group chat because the whole idea was it was a friend just coming out, which is whatever, cool. It's great. It's wonderful. Yeah. Anyway, but But we realized, oh, a lot of the people on here are very gay, and like, so we just got like, I don't know. It just turned it just turned funny. It
The
was
funniest
very
part about some
funny.
groups, one of my friend groups is like, oh yeah, none of us are really gay, and then like it's been 5 years, and all of us have been like, remember when we said that? I
Yeah,
think it's actually all of us. It's great. I think this whole generation is just completely in chaos, and I think it's great.
yeah. I yeah. One of the main things we talk about though is So I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys. Um, but I basically one day I forgot what the conversation was about. I think it was over like dress code and whatnot. And I just go, dude, I wear a dress. And then, ever since then, I've been like, you know what, legit, one of these days I'm gonna come to school wearing a dress because fuck you. Um, and
It's like
so
all the made outfit
yeah,
things. Like, congrats, have fun.
yeah. But like so we just talk as we bring up like I bring up a lot of the times. Oh, hey, it's it's, I bring up different uh different parts of the dress that I'd want. Like I really want thigh high what's it? Demonias? I think that's how you pronounce it. I forget. I want the goth boots. I'll just say that. I want the goth boots. And then I want to crush people's spirits while I do that. Anyway,
Gonna be the fashion icon of your school when you show
yes.
up.
Yes. I want that. I want to wear something very Hex Girls from Scooby Doo. Cause yes, I just want to be a goth queen. Just let me be a
Who
goth
needs
queen.
who needs goth girlfriend when you am goth girlfriend?
Who needs legit? I joke. We also joke. It's like because I joke a lot of the time of I need a big tit goth girlfriend. You know, that's a joke. That's because that's a joke, and it's just like, man, I am a goth. You know, I listen to Joy Division and Marilyn Manson and whatnot. I'm love it. Anyway, besides the freaking
Great
point,
tangent.
yes, tangents are always wonderful. Anyway, yes, my school is very political. Students there are very political and stuff, and it's like some better, some worse. You know, you can have your opinions, but sometimes they don't matter, and I hate them. Anyway, um, so but people, you know, we're cool. D&D. You know, just finished the politics and whatnot, and you're now, you know, about to go to sleep again. Long day. You wake up, and immediately you can hear just banging on your door.
That's always a great sign.
Um, you open it, and you can see inside. Yeah. Anyway, you open it and you see a guard, basically, and you can tell like he's kind of, you know, he's been told some news that isn't great. Um,
Ah, frick.
and so basically he goes, I know with everything that I don't know if it's just because everything that's going on. The queen's been kidnapped. We need some help.
Done.
Um, he's kind of fidgeting and whatnot, and he's very much like, okay, so I it wasn't council members because they also took some of the council members on both
Which
sides.
ones?
Both
Okay, good.
sides. It's not. I we don't really know what's happening, but the queen's been kidnapped. She was coming back to Shanborough on a boat, and her boat has been kidnapped and actually brought into and you know to Asperia, but you know kind of kidnapped. So we need some help. We have a location, but we're we're being told don't come unless you're prepared to die is what it says. It's or if you want to, you know, do ransom and I mean we're fine with doing ransom, but it's a hefty amount.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll wake the others up and I'll tell them what you said, but we'll probably help. I know I will. I'll just have to
Probably.
get the others get some coffee in them. I immediately just start banging on the doors like, "Come on, we got a mission. Get up."
Hello, sharks. Not again. I proceed to punch my fist through the door to hit the person that is behind the.
That's me.
yes,
Yeah, but I don't know that. I'm
Yeah, I
still
have.
half asleep. So
No,
let's see. What do I roll? Do I roll
I
dexterity
feel
to see
like
if I can punch through the wall, the
I
door?
feel like it's
that,
almost an attack roll at disadvantage to try and hit through the door at the
yes,
person.
yes,
Disadvantage because there's a door.
yes.
I will still do
I'm
it.
good with that.
So, all right. So, okay.
And you have to
So,
roll on dice, mate.
yeah. It's dice, man. I might as well just do one.
But it
Okay.
will just say you fail automatically instead
Yeah.
of rolling on Dice Maiden.
Yeah, it was say fell twice.
Yeah.
20 plus 8. Let me just copy this so that I can paste it again. None of these are good rolls.
Yeah. Okay. So you
I'm
miss.
fine.
Yeah. You miss. And you kind of just hit the door. Kind of hurt your hand, but not much. Um, anyway, you're all being informed about the kidnapping, and you're given like the ransom note, or a copy of it. They've had people just copy it down for you guys. Um, the
All right.
original is probably being held by the king.
So you're telling. So please do not tell me you accepted this.
I said I did, and I'd try and talk you guys into this.
I mean, we just came back from a collapsing building. We just had to deal with the political stress of this town, and you already want us to deal with it. Ooh, excuse me. The goblin biscuits here are so good. Ugh. But you want us to do this?
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, all the stuff's been going on. I mean, we had the chaos at the New Year's party as well. It wasn't just the activists.
I don't
Everywhere we
understand a lot
turn,
of this.
there's a piece of chaos. What do you think, guys? Should we actually do this?
I say let the town burn. Who knows? I think that's a good idea.
The town's not in question. We have to go get Queen, who's been kidnapped.
And council
Right.
members,
Okay,
but
so we get the
but
queen,
queen.
then let the town burn. Gotcha.
What about you, Radical? What do you think?
Hmm. I guess we don't really have that much of a choice. We have to find the queen.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
to be fair, we're all also employed by the king.
yeah,
We're all
yeah. I
employed,
mean,
but that doesn't mean we're faithful to him,
yeah, but he pays well.
He
And we may
pays
take this,
well.
and we
Also,
are.
council
Yes.
members have gone missing, so we may need to get them back.
Do
We,
we have to? Couldn't we just replace them?
he
Some
only
of them were
paid.
the nice
He
ones.
only paid us to get the queen back. He didn't say that we're supposed to help with this political problem.
Well, to be fair, the king may give us a bonus if we do so.
I give it
If you
the
guys are
bonus.
obligated by money, then that's great, but let's
No, I'm not obligated by money, but they are.
sort this
I
out over
am.
breakfast.
I need money for breakfast.
Breakfast is free here for
Yeah,
us.
Oh wow.
has been.
So is alcohol for me to some degree, which is very bad.
Who's having a morning margarita?
Margarita, but just whiskey, man. I'm an alcoholic.
Whoa, whoa,
Why
whoa! I
bother
see the
diluting
needs
it?
of class.
Yeah, straight up tequila. And then
Best
you
way
can
to wake
put,
up in the morning.
yeah, then you
It's just
just,
You're not,
if you want a
you're not
margarita,
even
you just
fucking.
get a thing of tequila and then you put some sweeteners in it.
the
You're not
best way to
even.
wake up.
You're not
It's a
even
shot of
hiding the
lemon
fact that
juice, a
you're.
shot of orange juice, a shot of tequila, and a shot of whiskey. Just drink it and you'll be awake. It's like Red Bull.
It gives you wings.
You're not even fucking hiding it. You're
Yeah,
just saying, "Oh
okay,
no, I don't care."
okay, I have to write that down. I have to write down
I've never
a
actually
new
tried that, so
potion.
be very careful.
I feel like
Shot of
you're the type
orange
of.
juice, shot of lemon juice, shot of tequila, shot of whiskey.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
don't.
why. I feel like you're the type. I feel like your character's the type of person that brings the bottle of whiskey, then drinks from it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally my character's built around being an alcoholic.
So
It's
what you
yeah.
did
amazing.
was
I
you
focused
squeeze
on
an
stuff.
orange. I want to imagine your character just squeeze an orange juice into his or her mouth and then proceeds to drink the whiskey.
Yeah. Well, it's not when I want orange juice, that is. I'm also just a straight up alcoholic, so I will just drink straight whiskey.
You know, if you keep drinking those bottles, your kidneys are gonna be destroyed, right?
I have lesser
Cleric.
restoration.
Yeah. Cleric.
I
Oh,
really
well,
should play alcoholic clerics more often. I can fix my kidney damage.
Yeah.
you do know you might
I,
get cancer. You do know you might get cancer from that, you know?
Cleric.
I can just bring myself back to life.
Magic
The mutation will
cancer.
still the mutation will still be there. Good luck to you.
Anyway, so you know, do you go
do we
rescue?
take it?
Do you go on the rescue mission?
I think we do.
Yep.
Okay.
Happy Radical, any objections?
No.
Well, let's see what happens.
Sweet.
Okay.
4 musketeers, which is actually how many musketeers there were.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're literally the four musketeers.
Yes, Disney wiped the fourth one.
Anyway,
The four
so
skeptical musketeers.
a Four Musketeers candy bar. Anyway, so you know you go and you go and okay. So do you go to the castle to talk to King, or do you just go to
I
where the
guess
note
talk
takes
to
you?
King.
Let's talk to the king before we go. We could also
Okay.
maybe get supplies.
Yeah.
And see if we're going to be escorted by guards bringing a ransom if they are going to.
The king is locked up in his room. He does not want to see any visitors, but you do see some advisors and guards, and they basically say um, he's not taking any visitors right now. Um, if you're welcome to help, we we actually might be in financial trouble if we pay the ransom, as it is a gratuitous amount of gold. Um, that even combined combined with our phase gold, it probably would put a major dent in it. So yeah, um,
I do want
if
to
you
roll
can sell
insight to
this.
see if the king's actually sad or if he's being locked in his room and
Oh
threatened.
no, you can
I've read
hear
a lot of
him. You can
books.
hear him sobbing.
You're fritzing out.
You you can hear him
You're
sobbing.
fritzing out.
Ah, we're right back.
All right. Good enough.
Okay, that to ooh ah. That's am I fixed?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good.
First time
I
I'm hearing
said
somebody
you can
cry.
hear him sobbing.
Knowing August won't be the last.
Yeah,
Why do you say that?
Because you hit people for
Uh,
a living.
yeah.
okay, I'm a monk. What do you expect from me?
Anyway,
Pretty much that.
yeah. Anyway, so now you are,
Let's go.
yeah. So you are told before you go that they did send like some scouts to just doing or just to see um like what exactly the place is. It seems to be an abandoned mine. Um, that someone just took over, I guess. So yeah, they tell you they didn't go in or anything due to they don't want to die. Yeah, you're really seeing that the knights and scouts and whatnot aren't prepared for like you know battles and whatnot. They're used to peace. Brawls don't happen all the time and stuff, other than tavern brawls, which are easily broken up usually.
Not
Anyway,
if I get involved.
again, usually. Um, so basically, they send out. They ask. They say if you need anything, we're happy to supply. You need more bed, I guess we can send people.
You're cutting out again.
Am I?
He most definitely is.
We got like 3 out of 4 words, and that was kind of good enough. And now we're getting like 1 of 3 words. And you sound auto-tuned.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
There's auto-tune. Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea why it's being like this. I
You
guess
just
it
heard a
just.
beep.
No, the was me.
Oh, that was you.
It was inhale. Yeah, it was an inhale.
I thought it was
Great.
a beep.
No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going. I don't know if it's my mic. I don't know if it's
We can hear you pretty
Discord.
good now.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Anyway, so basically they're going to. They ask if you want any supplies or soldiers or anything. They say
Sure.
soldiers, they really mean just more scouts and very light guard. Okay, so they
You
send.
cut out again.
Hey,
I don't know if it's me or you, but I'm losing everything you're saying.
they send 3
Don't
people.
hear anything.
Saying, all I just hear is someone going like, eh.
It sounds like you
Wait, which
connected
word?
your voice
Which
to like a
word?
guitar so that every time you strum it plays.
I don't even have a
We can
guitar where
only
I
hear
am.
syllable. We can only hear syllable.
Okay. I mean, okay. So
Bro,
I'm
you
just
sound like you were losing a talk box right now.
I mean, if we
okay.
want, we're pretty close to the end of the session, so you can just say we're given the needed supplies and guards and head out.
You sound like Wally having a malfunction.
Wally has a stroke.
I'll have to rehear this.
Wally's having.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the
Wally's.
hear yourself
You should.
testing. Okay. It, it sounds fine.
This is entertaining.
Okay, it sounds
Decipher what the
fine.
DM's saying.
When I do the mic test, it sounds fine. What the hell?
Not better.
It sounds fine on my end. That's the
Now
weird
it kind of
part.
does.
Like it sounds perfectly fine on my end. I don't know. I don't know.
It's going in and out. You're good now. It's just every like
Hmm.
8 seconds it just dies.
Okay, I'll time myself to where I only talk in 8 seconds. Okay, well, I guess I guess we can end here, I guess, even though we've only been recording for not even 2 hours,
Basic.
but that's fine. Welcome back, and goodbye now, I guess. So, okay, so next time you'll go rescue the queen. So, yeah.